Hi, what are you showing us today?
Hi Abhita. I think I'll be showing you today what exactly is the designing process of the portable dock.
Okay. What is the process?
Yeah, so the process basically starts from ideally understanding the need. Okay, so we have the brief, we get the brief, we have what exactly are the requirements in the brief. We'll have things that are supposed to be there. I mean, these are customer requirements, customer feedbacks,
Okay.
right? So we understand that. I mean, this is basically the usage and why exactly is this user going to use this product, right?
Okay.
So all the thing is basically analyzed, and then you come across to a final PDS. We call it
Right.
a product data specification, which basically it states in a single document what the product should be,
Okay.
right? So we understand the user characteristics, and
Okay.
it's a very clear indication that this is it's a product that is going to be a tech savvy product. So we are there are some consideration wherein the user is going to be quite smart. He's going to be pretty intelligent, and he'll be
Right.
the new age guy. So I mean, we're looking at those kind of attributes which are going to go into the product, right?
Okay.
So the characteristics, how these characteristics basically convert to form, and the form basically converts into the final product that we see, right?
Oh, okay.
So this is where the scenarios, how exactly the product are going
Right.
to be used, and then we think about configurations. Okay, the configurations are something like how exactly the product can be used in the real life scenario, wherein there are configurations wherein you have a folding mechanism for the USB dock or the HDMI dock, which actually fits in under the TV. So there's a push-pull action if required. So these are configurations that we study. We try to see where exactly we can use what kind of configuration. Okay, so we try to see what configurations are best suited, and then we decide upon the form language. Okay, like form language basically talks about how exactly the form is going to be interpreted by the user.
Okay.
Right, so there's a lot of in-depth analysis of what the user needs in terms of form. Okay, so should it be sharp, should it be glossy, should it be a very simple symmetry balanced
Right.
form. Okay, so we compare those to the current products in the market, and this is a benchmarking process wherein we understand what's happening in the market.
Right.
So based on that, I mean, then you start the industrial design. So I mean, for industrial design, we start with doing some basic sketches. We look at how exactly the PCB fits in, do some basic layouts, try to see how exactly we can try to integrate the USB or the HDMI and the electronics. And these are basically sketches that just to ideate how exactly the product can work, right?
Okay.
So for example, this is a two cap system or something like a it's completely, I mean, just to ideate where exactly the product should go. So once that is done, we make 3D models, and then you can actually see renders. You can see physical renders of the product, and this is one of the easier ways to understand the product in terms of the real look and feel. So yeah, so after that, what happens is, okay, this is good. I mean, like, but what exactly? How will it feel in your hand? So I mean, that's where we start with doing rapid prototyping or 3D printing, and we see these kind of stuff. So like we can actually replicate the real scenario. Okay, how exactly the product will look and feel, and you can touch it in your hand and see that, right? So these are the rapid prototyping models that we have done. So based on that, I mean, then it goes to a final phase of we get some feedback from the real scenario, and we get feedback from customers, we get feedback from focus groups, and then we finally take the product forward, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.